Yep, it's that time again. It's that time again. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome, 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 welcome to the hottest podcast in Austin, Texas. This is the Brain Matter Morning Show live coming to you live from Studio 6207 in Austin, Texas. I am your host, D Nasty, and welcome to the Brain Matter Morning Show live. Brought to you in part by Brain Matter Studios and Stop Hating Productions. So, good morning, greetings, salutations to everybody. First and foremost, before I get started, I want to give a shout out to the Most High for allowing me to use my voice as an instrument to not only elevate me, but elevate others. So, shouts out to the Most High this morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how are y'all this morning? Like I said, I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend, and I hope everybody enjoyed this playoff season so far. Even though my Steelers got knocked out yesterday by the Bills, you know what I'm saying? It's not really a hard loss, but you know what I'm saying? Being able to go that many seasons without a losing record, plus work with what you got, man, it's astonishing. And shouts out to all the other teams that made it. So, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the people that's going to the next round. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. This is Topics Tuesday, and I decided to call it Tough Skin Tuesday because, for a couple of reasons. But I'm going to talk about circulation. But the reason why I say you gotta have tough skin is because, for number one, it is. Let me see here. It is. Let's see, where's that weather thing at? See how many degrees it is out here in Austin. Let's see. How many degrees is it in Austin? It should tell me. It is, I think like 17 degrees, 18 degrees. And it is very, very cold outside. Wind chill makes it even colder. So to everybody out in the Austin area or in Texas or around the United States, around the world, during this winter season, do your boy a favor. Stay warm. Even if you have to stay in the house and listen to this podcast, just stay warm. Stay warm out there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I called this Tough Skin Tuesday because last night I was talking to a friend of mine. Well, it's 23 degrees in Austin right now, so y'all do bundle up out there. The reason why I called it Tough Skin Tuesday is because I was talking to a friend last night, and she was asking me about a previous show that we were supposed to do. Shouts out to Thrasher this morning, and she asked me why I did the show Friday night, but she asked me why I didn't do one yesterday. And in its entirety, I wanted to tell her why, but I just didn't have the time. So when she listened to this episode, you know what I'm saying, I wanted her to know why I didn't do it. I didn't do one last night because, it's up. It's 2024. And I feel like, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and everything that he did, you know what I'm saying, to try to find common ground between differences of people. I just feel like, his, the day that they celebrated, they say they celebrated, and what they do, I feel like it's a misrepresentation of this man's hard work and legacy and what he tried to do. And you go around the country and every city almost in America, you know what I'm saying, when you go to Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, you know what I'm saying, it's in the slums, the ghetto, and it's where all the drug addicts and all the dope fiends and, you know what I'm saying, all the, you know what I'm saying, the some people that choose to underachieve, and they rarely pave the streets, and they only given one day. And I feel like it's a misrepresentation of what he tried to do for humanity, not just for black people. You know what I'm saying? He tried to do that for all people. He just focused primarily on us because at that time, during his era, we were getting the most scrutinized. Still is getting scrutinized to this day, but that's another subject. You know what I mean? It's things that we can do about it in 2023. But back then, it was primarily we were the only ones getting scrutinized, being done wrong. And I feel like it should mean more to us than it do to them. So that's why I didn't do a show yesterday, Thrasher, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not that I was in my feelings or nothing like that, but I just feel like, you know, when it comes to his day and the things that he tried to do, I just feel like it's just misrepresented. I feel like it's misrepresented. And I stand on how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Especially about where his streets, where they run, and where they run his streets. I ain't saying that. You know what I'm saying? They got to build a big bridge, but it would be nice. You know what I'm saying? I mean, however, whatever. But that's just how I feel. That's my take on that. I don't want to spend too much time on that because I want to get into my subject. But shouts out to Thrasher. Yeah, that's why I didn't do a show last night. But I decided to do one this morning, Topic Tuesday, Tough Skin, because this starts my 4-part series about circulation. Now it does tie into business management and generational wealth. It does, but the reason why I decided to go ahead and do it in a 4-part series because when you run a business, a relationship, a household, or anything of that magnitude, you have to have circulation, just like a noun. People, places, things, and ideas. Circulating in a positive and in an effort manner. You know what I'm saying? Not half-assing it and not making excuses for what people just don't want to do. And I feel like when you have circulation in your business, in your relationship, on your job, or whatever it is that you're doing, when you have circulation, you have better balance and you have more efficient energy to not only partake in, but to be able to give out in times of uncertainty. And being able to circulate, I'm gonna tell y'all in just a couple of steps, you know what I'm saying, how to circulate money. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. It ain't as complicated as people try to make it out to be, and it ain't no goddamn $1,000,000 secret. It's just simple as this right here. All you got to do, I'm gonna get into the techniques of it later, but all you got to do is these simple things right here. All you got to do is create a brand, like it, stand behind it, do the legal proper steps to promote it, publish it, and get it out there, and find like-minded people like you. But the key to it is, whatever your business is, you make sure it's a need that somebody gonna need. Not something somebody want, something somebody needs. It's just that simple. So if you cut grass and like you find like-minded people that cut grass, or you know people that's out there that's like-minded, you go to them and they'll put you in the right direction on how to get what you need to get. You know what I'm saying? But they got to be like-minded. But that's the simplest thing is just find a need for your business. Because somebody might need coffee cups, somebody might want cookies, somebody might want cakes, somebody might want everything that this market has to offer. So all you have to do is create a need and fill a demand, and you'll be all right. That's how you circulate money. Okay, now let me get back to circulation. Circulation is like a boomerang. Circulation is like something that goes out but comes back. So let me go to Google real quick, and I will give y'all the definition of it, and then I will get into what I'm gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying? I got a little cold this morning, so y'all bear with me, and everything will be all right. What is circulation? Circulation, the movement to and fro or around something, especially that kind of fluid in a closed system. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Circulation. You know what I'm saying? Just listen to it. It's the movement to and fro or around something, especially that of fluid in a closed system. So when you create a business, that's innovation. When you sell merchandise, that's innovation. So all you do is just keep creating innovation. You create your brand, which is innovation, through effort and ingenuity, and that's how you circulate money. But we're gonna start this here first, though. We're gonna start with this one here. See, the reason why I call this one Tough Skin Tuesday because I'm gonna break it down like like a noun. So, like I said, this is the first part, and the first part I'm gonna talk about is circulation is people. People. See, not to get all touchy feely, but we've all been through this before. We know everybody smiling with you ain't smiling for you, and we know color doesn't mean kind. We know this. See, people can talk that talk, but they don't want to walk that walk. And this has nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying, reason why I'm saying that because I got a vendetta against something or somebody. No, absolutely not. Because how I run Brain Matter Studios, you know, so I get advice from people that I know and I trust, but I just look at YouTube and then I just pick whatever advice that's better for me and I go with that. But when you circulate with people, I'm going to tell you how you're going to find out. Me and Wuhan, shouts out to Wuhan Publishing. Shouts out to Wuhan Publishing. Because, see, I got to let Wuhan Publishing know that, you know what I'm saying, since you joined the podcast, the last two podcasts that you did with me, man, the show has went up 1,670%. Like, seriously. And the information that you talk about on there, as far as publishing and being able to have the rights to do something, a lot of people are intrigued by that because a lot of people got their stuff set up, but a lot of people made a misstep step. And this is all over the world now. So people are listening in and chiming in and want to know, how do I get the right kind of publishing for what it is because I'm trying to do? Because it's different kind of publishing now. So you just can't pick something and then, no, you got to find the right people. See, this is what I mean about circulation. See, you're going to have to circulate through certain people. So, shouts out to Wuhan. So, we're really and truly, really and truly, since I talked to Wuhan, you know what I'm saying, about what I was, my projected vision. We talked about this like 2 days ago. And he was telling me, he was like, because he's a little older than me. So he was telling me, he was like, hey, D, real talk. Now, you know, once you get this thing started and get it up, you're going to have to circulate. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go through some people. Because everybody smiling with you ain't smiling for you. And everybody's dream ain't your dream. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I have indoctrinated from since the gate, since I first got started. I know that. I accept that. And I'm to a place in my life where I'm unafraid to let people know that it hurts my feelings when they don't listen to my podcast. But I'll tell you about that when we get to almost to the end of the podcast. So, by him joining the show, people from around the world have been inquiring about how to get the proper publishing for their stuff, how to own their publishing. See, what I did, I just started from the beginning. And then once I got an LLC and got it opened up and got it legally done the way it's supposed to be done, all the publishing is owned by the LLC. And when you have top-notch publishing, when you have true publishing, when you have multiculturalistic publishing, you don't really get a lot of likes, and you don't really get a lot of you know what I'm saying, a lot of fans like right off, because it takes a while for it to sink in, because you ain't out here clowning and buffooning. So you ain't out here clowning and buffooning for money, for likes. See, it's something about a clown and a buffoon that people love. That shucking and jiving and clowning and ha-ha and kikiing and shit. You know what I'm saying? People will pay you to make a public ass out of yourself. Yeah, you might be living good. You might be riding in the nicest cars and might got the notoriety that you want, but consciously you fucked up. But what that has to do with circulation, it has something to do with everything. It got something to do with everything. The people you circulate yourself around is going to determine how your success turn out. Now, Wuhan he asked me, he was telling me that he was giving me some good game. But see, I was telling him this. I told him this right here. And then I'm going to just talk about these two people. And it might be a circulation people part 2. It all depends on what they say once they hear it. Because I'm going to play this for both of them so they can be able to determine, what do it need to be a part 2 or do I need to go on. So, Wuhan, I told Wuhan, I said, see, one thing I have learned to do throughout my LLC and throughout my business, what I do, I learn how to teach people how to see their success through my vision. I teach people how to see their success through my vision. And the ones want it, the ones don't. And that's a very, very powerful skill set to have when you start a business. Now I'm going to talk about Thrasher for a minute. And another one is Thrasher. See, the reason why I talk about Thrasher so much is because of her advice. See, she's my underwriter. You know what I'm saying? She's the one I go to when I get ready to make major decisions. And before I go to her, she already know what I'm coming to her for. And it's not to ask for permission or what you think I should do or how you think this out. It's It's an acknowledgement. It's an acknowledgement that I get from her. Now, don't get me wrong. It has been times she has warned me to be cautious. But it's more of an acknowledgement that I get from her. Because I allow her to see her success through my vision. And be able to tie it in and make it circulate to the point to where you got to do this. So if you don't get this done, then how am I going to do that? I'm going to have to find somebody else to do that. Because this is what I want you to do for me through what it is that you're trying to achieve. So by you being successful in all that you do, it just makes the vision more vivid. I was going to say it another way, but now I feel like I'll just say it that way because I learned something from her. She taught me, don't be so eager, because you might do something that you might regret. So all my new logos, all my new stuff, she made me pull it from the shelf. Now, that's probably the only one time that I did like she requested, and then she told me why. She said, because you don't work too hard and I've been going too long for some Joe Blow ass, just ain't got nothing to do ass type of person to come along and legally just own your shit. So I need you to pull all your stuff and stop talking about it. Just continue to do the audio for now. And I already got something for you to help you work on all the podcasts that you got back there. I got a new system I'm finna put you on, which will modernize and catch up your podcast through AI, through the publishing that you already own. So you will own the AI, and the AI will update and upgrade your shows, plus distribute it where you need it to go. Then when it's time for the video, we'll be ready for the video. But right now I need you to pull everything. I don't want to see nothing until it's time. And I'm only doing this for your own good. The end. That's why I value and I respect Thrasher. That's why when she come to me and she be like, hey, I just want to put you up on notice about such and such. So I need you to be mindful of which way this can possibly go. And there's many of them around the Austin area. I mean, some, we ain't talked in years, but the confidence and the friendship's still there. But people, bro. Circulating people. And before I close, I'm going to give a shout out to my nephew Bishop. Because see, I want Bishop to understand, see, me and Bishop we have been in this ongoing, it's not a debate, but it started like a month ago. And I don't know which one of them, one of my nephews made that post. When they made that post, I responded to it. And I stood on what I said. So there might be a part two after I check with my underwriters and see how they feel about this. So I stood on what I said, and I meant what I said. And the reason why we've been having this ongoing debate is because I'm trying to, even though I know he probably know about this, but I'm going to tell y'all youngsters something. Anybody that's older than you, what you think you know, they know more. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. You haven't lived long enough. You might know what I'm talking about, but you might not know how I'm talking about it. So, and the reason why we've been having this debate because, well, not this debate, but this, you know what I'm saying, this, because I'm trying to get him to understand how to circulate people. It's 2024. Anything weak, watered down, lazy, broke back, effortless, spineless, nutless, gutless, I can go on some more, but I stop right there. Anything indifferent, inhumane, anything of that sort, you need to get that way from around you, man. Because anybody that loves you, that truly loves you, they'll correct you when you're wrong. They will correct you when you're wrong. But if somebody loves you, they ain't gonna shit on your dreams. Even if they don't feel it. See, let me tell you how somebody got your back like chiropractic. Because you're not going to please everybody, and everybody ain't going to always agree with what you got going on. Let me tell you how you know somebody love you, and somebody got your back. Even if you come up with an idea, no matter how far-fetched it is, you won't even say nothing. Now, you won't get up and leave the room, or you will not make your presence non-felt. But what you will do is, you won't even say nothing. And you'll support it, whether you know it'll work or not. That's your friend. That's your compadre. So you ain't gonna shit on their idea just because you might not agree with it. See, that's what a real friend is, man. Now, a real friend will caution you, but they ain't gonna shit on your idea. Understand me when I say that. They ain't gonna shit on your idea. So that's what I mean by circulating people. You got to get them negative, nasty ass people from around you. All that negativity, all that what you need to do, all this, you got to block all that out. You got to block it out, because that's noise, and it will distract you. My mama had a saying a long time ago, and I still remember it to this day. Did you say anybody don't want to be here? Ain't nobody holding no gun to your head. Haul ass. Haul ass. Just that simple. Ain't nobody, ain't no locked doors. Haul ass. And you got to put yourself in a position to be able to tell people, get what, man, haul ass with that bullshit. Haul ass. And watch out for the cop-outs. Because motherfuckers going to love to cop to something in 2024. It's because of this, it's because of that. No, you just ain't man or woman enough to do the job. Just admit it. See, ain't no room for no excuses in 24. Either you're doing or you ain't. Don't nobody want to hear that half-ass shit. And it ain't about having money or doing it. It's about you doing for yourself. Don't nobody want to hear that bullshit. So I done got to the point to where now I don't mind podcasting alone. I don't mind making my merchandise alone. I don't mind putting in all the work alone. But I got help. Because I done circulated people. Because see what circulation do, once they come in, what you doing, it'll circulate around them. And you'll build together. Not none of these old fake ass Joe Blows out here running around claiming they this and they that and fold under a little pressure. Because they weaken the spine. They weaken the spine. And you have to get them weak ass motherfuckers from away from around you. And I was telling my nephew that, and ain't no excuses. They weak, they watered down, and they're afraid to be who they are, and you don't need them in your circle. And that's just what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Surround yourself around positive thinking, like-minded people. The rest of them, fuck them. And I guarantee you, you'll circulate, and not only will you circulate, you will grow. You will grow. You can do it by yourself. You YouTube, Google what you need to Google, and find some like-minded people. And you well on your way. Anything else is just an excuse. Don't let what you see cause you to see. It's Tough Skin Tuesday. It is what it is. Don't worry about what they want to hear. Don't worry about what they doing. Focus on what you doing. Put your tough skin on. Yeah, it's going to be nights you might do it by yourself. Yeah, it is. Because your vision is your vision. But one word that my nephew, it stuck out to me. Because I asked him a question. And it ties into everything. He said, Uncle, you just got to be consistent. You got to be consistent. You got to push yourself on the days when you don't feel it. And don't give a damn if don't nobody else feel it. So what? He asked me, how did you get around the world? The moment I stopped giving a fuck about what people think and how I talk and the way I should talk and the way I do my thing and my lifestyle and all of that rolled up in one, then that's what you need to be going on. Don't mean you don't love nobody. Don't mean you don't value their opinion. But if it all went down today, who got to show the most accountability? Because folks will walk off and leave your ass high and dry just as soon as something go wrong. Because long as that tree bearing fruit, there they are. Along with that tree bearing fruit, there they are. But the minute that it ain't bearing no more fruit, and they can't get what they want, they gone. So this is what you do. You build your tree. You grow your fruit. And you just tell them, guess what? You can't get none of it. Simple as that. Circulate. Get rid of these negative ass people. And that's the show for today, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank all my listeners, followers, family, and friends for allowing me the privilege of some of y'all time to talk about something that is so divine. And by this being Tough Skin Tuesday, I only have one person online and I only have totally one listener. So thank you. Because we out of the begging business. We out of the people pleasing business. And we out of the asking people to support what they just don't want to support. And there it is. Y'all be good. Be blessed. And let's stress. Stay hydrated. Stay motivated. Stay dedicated. But most of all, above all, stay together. It's cold out there. In the Austin area. In the surrounding areas. Say the temperature ain't going to get above freezing. So just like me and so many others. Do bundle up. While you're outside. Because hypothermia is not no joke. Drivers, y'all drive safe. Say it's going to be a hard freeze. Just because it looks solid don't mean it's solid. So be careful, slow down. And to everybody else, get to one of them shelters. Get to one of them shelters. It's damn near 9 degrees outside. You damn that conservative shit. Turn that air on. Turn that heat on. Warm up. We're in the middle of a hard freeze. They ain't gonna turn your lights off. If they already off, they're just gonna be off. But y'all be good out there. Till next time. D Nasty. Signing off.